Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5. Let's go to YAM together. Today is July 27th and YAM was held in Naperville, Illinois. YAM stands for Young Adult Midwest. This is the second year it has taken place and it is my first year attending. Driving there, it was an hour and a half for me. On the way back, it was 2 hours due to traffic. You could start entering at 7 in the morning, and the first event started at 8:15, and then the event itself went to 5:30. Tickets were $20. If you wanted a t-shirt, then I want to say it was $35. I'm not sure, I didn't get a t-shirt. But with tax then, it was like $22 and change. So for a ticket, amazing price. And with your ticket, the keynote speaker at this year's YAM was Karen McManus. So you got her new book, Such Charming Liars, and they came signed. She signed them all, I believe, yesterday. Sorry, I just got something stuck in my throat. But yeah, she signed them yesterday. There was a picture up on Rampage. And then at 8:15 was the opening ceremony, and then the keynote speaker came on, and Samir Ahmed, I believe is how you say her name. She was the moderator. And this sounds very interesting, and Karen writes like mystery thrillers. There is a mother and daughter, and then a father and son. When the kids were younger, I guess the parents had this like whirlwind weekend. They met, they married, divorced, and then years later, when the kids are older, they end up meeting again, and they cross paths because both families are trying to con this really rich family. It becomes a problem because they're both trying to con this family. So it sounds good. I believe she said there was some death in here as well, but it's going to be an interesting read. I am glad I arrived at the event early. So it was held at Neuqua, I know I'm saying that wrong, High School, Neuqua. Sorry about that. At first I wasn't sure if I was in the right place because I left my house at 5:15 this morning and I got there just a couple minutes after 7. And the parking lot was already so full. It just so happened there was a swim meet going on in the building as well. Because I'm like, how can it be 7:03 and this place is packed already? But it wasn't. So I walked in and they scanned your ticket on your phone. They gave you, where did I put? Or they didn't give it to you. It was in a box. You grabbed a lanyard. And let's see, I know it says Littlepalooza, because that was last couple days as well. Here it says YAM Fest. And then you wrote your name on your badge. Cute little name badge. I am so glad I got there early because there were, was there 4, I think, different tables along this wall. One, I think, was some reading program or something for that area. I don't quite remember. But then you had the novel box and Scholastic and source books. And if I wasn't there when I was, I don't know if I would have got what I did. But guys, they had books galore at these places, these 3 tables. And I was so excited to get the books that I did, and I'm going to go through them with you. We have Somewhere in the Deep by Tanvi Berwa. This came out January 9th. Then we have A Darker Mischief by Derek Millman, and this came out July 2nd. This one has really good new book smell, guys. This is The Deep Dark by Molly Knox Ostertag, and this came out June 4th. It looked really cool. This is It Watches in the Dark by Jeff Strand, and this one came out in April. I just love that cover. I have If I Only Had Told Her by Lauren Nowlin, and I'll show you in a second, but there was also a pack of tissues to go with this. And this one doesn't come out until November 12th. It is a Mortal Engines novel, which I read Mortal Engines and I watched the movie. I enjoyed that. And this is Thunder City by Philip Reeve. So 6 free books right there. It was awesome. And I did get 3 tote bags as well. One from each of the tables. Well, except for the reading program place, but from Novel Box, Scholastic, and Source Books. And then some of the swaggy stuff that they had. I mean, because it got crushed a little bit in my bags. I didn't bring my book cart. And if you guys go to this event, they already have the date for next year's set. I want to say July 26th. It's the Saturday around like the same day as today, but I didn't bring my book cart and I didn't have too many books to bring to this signing, so I just brought a bag with me. I thought that would be fine. Didn't expect to get what I got, and I was immediately regretting it. I looked at my book cart before I left home this morning. Should have been assigned to grab it. So stuff is a little crushed, but oh well. Treat yourself. There we go, bookmark. Then I got this cute heart stopper bookmark, and what I really like, so I got this cute bag here, is this heart stopper pin. It is somewhere in this bag. Okay, I'll show it to you when I get to it. This bookmark, because you move it. So that's really cool. I have some more bookmarks, have this fun print. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show the side for the book that it goes with. Fun card. Sticker. And I didn't fill this out because I wasn't sure what to put. My favorite like author, my favorite genre, my favorite trope is blank, and I just didn't fill it out, but I still kept that because I thought I was going to do it later. I just did. Oh, here are the tissues. Could always use a pack of tissues. Then, oh, here it is. Just had in my hand. Of course, I dropped it. I really like this pin. I thought it was super cute. So I got some more stuff in here I'm trying to get out. Oh, there's Sucker. Let's go with that one book as well. We have some fun magnets. Then, oh, I really liked this. So Midnight Reads, and it's, don't want to blind anyone. There you go. Flashlight. I have a bracelet making station, but well, it's a necklace. So I made that, and there wasn't, we were the first ones. I met someone, I went by myself, but then I met someone who at the event, and we stuck with each other the whole thing. Her name was Brittany. It was very fun meeting you, Brittany, and it was nice just to have someone to hang out with. And we were the first people at that station. Sorry if you can see. YAM. Shelf Control. Read with Pride. It's a never-ending bag. Oh, I read YA. I went by myself because my friends don't really read YA anymore. They're just very, very selective with who they read, and I read it a lot still. And this yellow bag that I did get, the Novel Box on their Instagram page, every now and then they would say the password is, come say it at our table for a surprise. So I just was lucky enough and I saw it at the right time, and I made it before they were all gone. So in this bag by Adeline Grace, there were some stickers to go with her books. So these are really fun. And also from the Novel Box, they had 3 cards hidden around the high school and the event space we were in. And I have a picture of it that I'll show you in a later clip. But it says, yay, you found this on the scavenger hunt, come redeem for your prize. And I got this blanket. I love blankets, and my cats love them too. So thank you, Navelbox, because this is awesome. And then, guys, this was just a lucky time for me, because then at Scholastic you could write your first and last name on a post-it, then you threw it in one of the tote bags, and my name ended up getting called. They had a Hunger Games set and a Heartstopper set, and they gave out like 5 copies of each or so, and they gave me the Hunger Games set. So I thought that was really special, because my friends and I just had a marathon of the Hunger Games. And oh, I got the sneak preview. We have this side, The Whispering Dark, and this side, Your Blood, My Bones by Kelly Andrew. So as you can see, there were a lot of good goodies that I got. I'm so thankful for them, excited to read some new books. So at 8:15, there was the opening ceremony. Then we had the keynote. And starting at, do I have my schedule with me? I don't. But there are 2 panels in the morning. There were about an hour long each. And they did give walking time to get from room to room, which was nice, because the ones on the first floor were kind of further back. And then they had 3 rooms on the second floor. Luckily, the ones that we chose to listen in on ended up being in the same room in the morning, and then the same in the afternoon. So in the morning there was a thriller panel, and Mindy McGinnis is such a freaking hoot. She was awesome. And I mean, it's not like some of the topics that you were talking about with the thrillers, just, I mean, a lot of death in there and some crazy stuff happening, but she just made the mood so fun. And yeah, she was my favorite part of that panel. And then after that was a source books panel, and they came in and they introduced some new books or coming out soon books. And then they also had some trivia, and yeah, my memory, not so good. Like, there was trivia for some stuff that I didn't know, had it read, but for the ones I did read, yeah, I didn't do that good. I got 5 out of 17. That's really bad. And then some of the ones I was choosing between 2, and of course I picked the wrong one. Always go with your gut instincts, guys. But yeah, they were like, name, what is the name of this town, or and I just wasn't getting them right. Oh, I have it right here. You can see how terrible I did. Yeah, 5 out of 17. And then I used the back to write down different recommendations that they were giving that sounded interesting to me. But yeah, that was a fun panel. And then afterwards was lunch, which it was nice. They had food trucks. So for people who didn't pack a lunch, or just if there were people who flew in, so if you didn't have a car like to go anywhere, if you Ubered to the high school, it was so nice that they had the food trucks. I had pizza, and the person I was with, she had a hot dog and fries. Unfortunately, we were both kind of underwhelmed by the food. I mean, it was good for what it was, but would we get it again? No. But it was, I really liked the option of that being there, because otherwise I was just going to pack a lunch. I didn't want to have to leave and go anywhere. I don't know the area, but I was really appreciative that they had that. And the price, it wasn't too bad. My small pizza was $13. I didn't think that was bad for the food truck. They had a lot of pizza options, and there was the burger, hot dog truck. They had tacos. I think there was an ice cream stand too. And then we got to eat in the cafeteria of the high school. So lunch, there were 2 more panels. The first one, I wasn't going to go to this one originally by myself, but the person that I met, she wanted to go to that one. I'm like, yeah, why not? And it was about your mind and like anxiety, depression. All right, mental health is what I'm looking for. I was blanking. Mental health. And I had a hard time listening to this one, to be honest. There were times I just kind of like had to pinch myself because I wanted to cry. And sorry, I just thinking about it, and it got very emotional. And one of the authors in there too, he actually did cry, like, oh my god, I can't do this. And it was a very meaningful panel, and I can't remember the author's name right now, but one of the authors in there too was asking, after an author answered a question, they would have a follow-up question. Just, it went deeper. It went into a deep discussion. And, whoo! So, that was a tough panel, but like I said, a meaningful panel. And I was so happy for the one after that because it was horror. And I just needed something like totally different, to like a different mindset, because I was just so like in a funk after the mental health one because of just everything. So it's just nice to go the complete opposite route. The panels were interesting, and I liked that they were different than ones I've been to, because I do find panels to get quite repetitive, because I've been to a lot of book signings now, and it's pretty much same topic, different authors. And these last 2 times I went to book signings at Wild and Windy, my friends and I didn't go to any, and then at Book Bonanza I went to panels the first day, not the second. They're just not thrilling me anymore, because it is the same topics over and over again. So I appreciated that these were topics that I haven't gone to a panel for, and that I think I was able to really enjoy it then. And not like, panels are fine, just like I said, it gets repetitive for me, so it's just harder for me to sit in them and listen. And to having 4 panels, like I was sitting basically from 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. It was a lot of sitting. So if there was something I could change about the signing, it would be that. It was just way too much sitting for me. That I would change up. And from 4:10 to 5:30 was the signing. You'll see a clip. There are balloons where each person is sitting, and then they wrote or tried to in Sharpie right where that author was. Nice idea. You just couldn't see the Sharpie. And I could have went to a lot more authors. I got to everyone I wanted to, well, except Samira, because she wasn't at the signing. I don't know. I had 3 books for her, but everyone else that I had books for, I got decided. I was debating whether to stick around and just go to some more author tales, but I did. I was nervous about the drive home. I do not like driving, and I was worried about the traffic, and this is the first time I ever went to a really far away signing by myself. So I just wanted to get on the road, but I did write down a lot of authors from the panels because I really enjoyed them, and I wanted to look up their books. And 2, there were ones that I thought could be good for kids at my school where I work. But yeah, overall, it was a really fun day. I'm glad that I met Brittany, someone to hang out with. And oh, guys, they had a bookstore there, and it looked like I was at the old-time Scholastic school book fair, except there were like adult books there too. It was awesome. In the school's library, pretty much the whole thing was a book fair. I didn't buy anything. I went to the doctor yesterday. I checked up and had a $100 bill, so held back. And oh my gosh, though, so many books ranging from a young kid to the young adult for the event. And then because Source Books was there, they had books for their authors as well. It was just so cool looking at everything. I felt like a kid again when I would go to the Scholastic book fair at my school. And yeah, it was just really, really fun. I would go again. I mean, guys, $20 for a ticket. And look at everything that I got. I got to meet some awesome authors. Oh, the ones that I went to in line that I did have books for. Sorry, Karen McManus, Mindy McGinnis, Namina Forna, Melissa Albert. I'm missing someone. Oh, Ellen O. And Samira Ahmed wasn't there. And yeah, there were Neil Schusterman was there. His line was huge, but I did meet him back in 2020. Everything I have for his was signed. And like I said, yeah, there's different authors that I definitely want to check out. But if you live near Naperville, Illinois, and you are a young adult reader, I would suggest going to this. It wasn't too big. I am terrible at guessing attendees, so try to gauge as you will from my clips. Definitely check this out. It is YAM, Young Adult Midwest. Andersons Bookshop in Illinois is the host, or well, they are YAM. So you can look there too on their Instagram pages to find out information. And yeah, I enjoyed myself. It was a great time. I would go back, and please enjoy the next clips to follow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, it's so morning. Nice to see all of you so early in the morning. Hi Karen.
Hi Samira.
You guys, so I'm actually like moving on this weekend, but I am here instead of packing boxes because of Karen, who is one of my dear friends and one of my earliest friends in publishing.
Yeah.
Karen, what was our meet cute?
So it was at your book launch. So like back
so
in
nice
the
and
day
supportive.
when Samira and I were baby authors, like everyone was on Twitter. You know, that's how you met everyone. And so I knew her from Twitter. And I was like, she seems cool. I want to make her my friend. How can I do that? And when you're an author, you go to their book launch. That's how you do it. So it worked.
I didn't used to write thriller. I used to write fantasy, and I wasn't getting anywhere with it because it turns out building a whole world is really hard. And I read an interview that she had done, or some kind of article in Publishers Weekly or something, and she talked about how she had done sort of the same thing. And so I thought, well, maybe I should pull an McManus and try something different. And I thought, well, if I didn't write fantasy, what other books would I like? And so I really enjoyed One of Us is Lying, and then also like E. Lockhart's We Were Liars, and I love Tiffany Jackson. So